This video is for those of you who are not going to use AutoCAD for drawing Seminar 10 and Seminar 11. And now I'm going to show you how to calculate the coordinates of the new points from the contour of the building. How to calculate them when you cannot take the values from the model in AutoCAD. Firstly, we know the coordinates x and y of our reference or given points. These are the three certain line points from the detailed development plan. Here are their coordinates in coordinate system 1970 in meters. And then how to calculate the coordinates of the contour of your building. So here is the detailed development plan. You have the width of the streets and the adjacent sidewalks, and they are given in your individual application as values of the parameters A, B, C, and D, and after that the distances E and F. These are the distances of the building from this property boundary and this one. So how to start calculating? Firstly, you need to number the points so that you know which point is which number. After that, here you should know that because these two lines are absolutely perpendicular, and this one is horizontal and this one is absolutely vertical. They are the same as the coordinate axis of the geodetic coordinate system. So in this direction we have the coordinates y, and in this direction the coordinates x. After that, because the sides of our building are parallel to this one and all of the angles are right angles, here we should know that the coordinates for point 1 and point 2 are going to be absolutely the same because they are on a line that is absolutely parallel to this line. So the coordinates x, because x is in this direction, the coordinates x for point 1 and point 2 are going to be absolutely the same, and they are going to be the coordinate x of this certain line point plus the coordinates differences, which is the distance from the certain line point to the end of this perpendicular line. So how to calculate the distance? Well, this is very simple. Firstly, you need to calculate the sides of the building using your individual assignment. It is very easy. You have here the distances between the axes. So this side is going to be 5.9 plus 6 meters plus 15 centimeters here and 15 centimeters here. So you can calculate very easy all of the sides of the contour of your building. Now I'm going to use these random values that I have here on the drawing. After that, you have also the values of all these parameters A, B, C, D, E, and F, and they are given from your individual assignment. So the coordinate x for point 1, which is going to be absolutely the same as the coordinate x for point 2, is going to be the distance, this side of the building, plus the distance f, plus the distance d, the width of the sidewalk, plus the distance b, the width of the street. And when you calculate this distance, this is the coordinate differences from point 1 or 2 to the given certain line point. And finally, to calculate the coordinate x for these 2 points, it's going to be the coordinate x of the certain line point, which is this value here, the coordinate x, plus, again, I'm going to repeat all the elements, plus this distance, the side of the building, plus f, plus d, plus b. And now you have the coordinate x for point 1 and point 2. Then for point 3 and point 4, again the coordinates x are going to be the same. If we draw a perpendicular line to this line, which this line is in our specific given case, it is the direction of the axis x. So the coordinates x for point 3 and point 4 are going to be the coordinate x of the certain line point plus this distance here from the certain line to the end of the perpendicular line. This distance is going to be, again, this side of the building plus f plus d plus b. So finally the x coordinate for point 3 and point 4 is going to be the x coordinate of the certain line point plus b plus d plus f plus this side of the building. Finally, the last 2 points, point 5 and point 6, they are going to have again the same value for coordinate x, and it is going to be the coordinate x of the certain line point plus the coordinate differences from the certain line point to 0.5 or 6, or this distance here. It is going to be the distance f plus the distance d plus the distance b, and this value added to the x coordinate of the certain line point will give you the value of x5 and x6, the coordinates of these 2 points. So now we are ready with all of x coordinates of the new points. Absolutely using the same way, you are going to calculate the y coordinates of the points. I'm going to choose other color so that it will be more easier to see the different lines. So I'm going to start with point 2 and point 3 again, because this line is parallel to this one, to this line. When I draw a perpendicular line to the axis y, it is going to be the same for these 2 points, number 2 and number 3. So these 2 points, they have the same value for coordinate y. How to calculate the coordinate y of these 2 points? Well, this is very easy. Why? Because we know the width of the street, we know the width of the adjacent sidewalk. Also, we know that the distance from here to here is exactly 10 meters according to the design visa. Here 10 meters, and also we know that the side of this the length of this side of the property is absolutely 25 meters, or from here to here we have 35 meters this side. It is absolutely the same. So to calculate the coordinates y of point 2 and point 3, we need to calculate this distance here from here to here, and this distance is going to be very easy. It is a plus c plus 10 meters this side here from this triangle plus 25 meters, but now we are here, and minus e, and this is the distance from our certain line point to the end of the perpendicular line. So finally, to calculate the coordinate y of these 2 points, it is going to be the coordinate y of our certain line point, which is this value here. So y of the certain line point plus a plus c plus 10 meters plus 25 meters this side here minus E. After that, the next 2 points, these are points 4 and point 5, which are going to have the same value for coordinates y, and it is going to be absolutely the same. The coordinate y of the certain line point plus the width of the street plus the width of the adjacent sidewalk plus 10 meters this distance here plus 25 meters minus E and minus this side of the building here. And then the last 2 points, point with number 1 and number 6, again they are going to have the same coordinates to axis y, and we can calculate this coordinate differences here, this coordinate difference here, this distance, absolutely the same way. It is going to be A plus C plus 10 meters plus 25 meters minus E minus this side of the building and then minus this side of the building, this side here. Finally, the y coordinate of this certain line point plus this distance is going to give us the y coordinate of the last 2 points. So this is how you can calculate very easy the coordinates of all points, because in our assignment we have a very specific configuration of the given points. These directions are absolutely the same as the directions of the coordinate of the geodetic coordinate system, and all the lines are parallel and all the angles are right angles. Then you can fill all the coordinates here and start calculating the bearing angles. From there the setting out angles better and the setting out distances. I don't know why here the table is not very good. I cannot see the values, but it should look like as the example that I gave you.